Hello, welcome to Mr. Jarvis's Humanities class, and thank you for coming to our Los Osos Middle School virtual back to school night. Welcome. I've enjoyed our first week, and I appreciate all your efforts in getting your students logged on, getting them to the computers. I can't say how much that means to me. Thank you very much, parents, and thank you for being here tonight. So, a little bit about me. I've been teaching for quite a while. I started teaching in San Jose, California, and then I came down to the Central Coast and started teaching at a school you may have heard about in Los Osos that I loved, Sunnyside. So, I always get a few parents in there who went to Sunnyside or are familiar with that school. And I've taught at Teach and I've taught at Monarch. All together, I've been teaching for 30 years. And after all those years, I am still loving every minute of it. So I'm happy to be here. I'm happy you're here, and I'm having looking forward to making the most of the current situation with our distance learning program. And I'm really looking forward to getting back into the classroom soon. I hope. Humanities. So your child is in humanities, and what humanities is the integration of language, English language arts, and social studies. So we do a lot of project-based learning and integrating of the subjects and making it real to the students. So that developing products. So we like to integrate wherever we can, reading novels that take place during the historical periods that we study. Now, during this shelter in place and during our distance learner, we always parents are always very important. And at this point, that you are parents are our parents and guardians are our partners, and we need you more than ever. We're all in this together, and I look forward to supporting each other. So I appreciate the support I've gotten so far, the emails, the calls, the extra assistance. Thank you for that. And please, we need to support each other. So let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Communication. That brings us to communications. My official office hours from 2:30 to 3:30, but you can contact me anytime. Send me an email, I'll respond. Email is actually the best way to get in touch with me. If it's between 2:30 and 3:30, you can call, but I'm usually working with kids on virtually on the computer. So email, I can get that email and I usually get back to you very soon. If you send me an email, the address is right here. So do not hesitate to contact me. Do not hesitate to have your students contact me. It's never a problem. One of the things I want to introduce to you is a lot of the information is on a lot of the digital learning information is on mrjarvis.net, our website. But in addition to the homework that you'll see on the homework calendar, we're asking students to read 30 minutes a night. And I thank you, all the parents who picked up the novels, the first two novels we're going to be reading, A Long Walk to Water and Maru of the Winter Caves. Students also need a fictional piece of writing, a novel that's fiction for independent reading. And we're expecting by next week that they're reading a minimum of 30 minutes a night and that they have a novel. If you need a novel, if you need help getting a novel, we've had the good people of Morro Bay, Los Osos, and this community donate tons of books to our sixth grade program. And this Saturday, I'm going to go around. If you send me an email, and I've gotten a few requests, and you need an independent reading book for your child, I'll drop some off at your house. I also have digital resources, and I'll go over that when we do our tour of our website. And so they're reading once in as many books as they can. So, but they need to finish at least one book by October 1st, in which there'll be a book report slash book project yet to be determined due at that time. They'll have plenty of notice of what that project is or what that report is. Now, they may have read 5 books between now and October 1st. There's some kids who do that kind of thing. Maybe they read one. Either way, it's okay. They need to at least they need to have at least read one book. And then if they've read more than one, they pick one of those books to write the report on. And the first report's due October 1st. The next report is due November 5th. And the the third report is due December 17th. Those are all on the homework calendar. So October 1st, that's going to come up quicker than we think. So let's get that book. I'll get one to you. I'll drop it by your house if you need one. Now, you may have noticed we have a small group instruction times between the hours of 1 and 2 p.m. And I have a schedule for everybody. And that's on at mrjarvis.net. And this is a time for now to get to know the kids, help them with their book selections. We're talking about the books we're going to read. I'm introducing them to the procedures that they're going to go through when they finish a book. They're going to take a reading counts quiz. I'm explaining that all to them. And then they're going to log all the books they've read and see how many words they've read by the end of the year. Hopefully it's over 1 million. That's our goal. We have a special celebration. We have a 1,000,000 word club, and we have a special celebration for those kids. So, but they're all keeping track of how many words they read, and we celebrate all the improvements and all the great reading that the kids have done all year. So now we're going to move on to mrjarvis.net, where everything is here at mrjarvis.net. It's kind of your one-stop place to come. And I talked a little bit about the small group instruction. Those, if you're wondering, if you're in periods 1 and 2, that schedule's here. 3 and 4, that schedule's here. Where we meet on Zoom for the kids is this link here. And don't tell anyone the password is Jarvis. So the daily agenda, if you click this link, the daily agenda, you get to see what we're doing on a daily basis. So here it is for Tuesday, August 25th, and what the homework was. In addition, speaking of homework, I have a homework calendar. And all the assignments that students have assigned to them will be on this homework calendar. Okay, and so it'll load up and they can just see it as a calendar. If they prefer to look at it as a list, they can click agenda and they can see a list. Lots of other great resources on this site. So I have the AB schedule explained the best I can. And that'll come up in just a second here. So here it is. And then here's the current week. So I'll add this, I'll update this each week. So kids aren't getting confused. The good thing about Humanities is we're a period 1-2 block. So period and period 3-4. A days are periods 1. So all the kids have me for either 1 and 2 or periods 3 and 4. And an A day is period 1 and 3. A B day is period 3 and 4. Long story short, kids come to me, better or worse, every day. Every day. Okay? So they know they need to come to Humanities on a daily basis. And let's see here. So I have video tutorials and then resources. I have social studies resource site, reading resource site. I'm going to talk to the kids a little bit about the reading resource. And I have information about how to find a book's Lexile. That's its degree of difficulty. When they finish a book, they take a little quiz on it in a program that we have called Reading Counts, and that's right here. And they can get back to my site by clicking Mr. Jarvis' site and coming back here. There's lots more information on here, including my full syllabus of expectations here. And that's right here. And I almost forgot to mention Aries, where students use their district login information and password. Parents have received login information. Here's the link here. That should open in a new tab. And I have that same link by homework. So if you're kind of wondering if they've been turning things in, I highly recommend checking the grades regularly. Remember, we're partners in this, so we need to help each other out and have additional resources here. Google Classroom is where they go to turn in all their work. So some of the stuff is duplicated there, but that only the students can log into. And I like to have things on the website so everyone can log in. Well, if you have any questions, don't forget to give me a call. Make sure get in touch with me. ejarvis@slcusd.org. It's right here on the page. That's the best way to get in contact with me. And thank you for coming to our virtual back to school night.